I'm going to talk about how to modify your workspace using different windows. This can be very useful to modify your workspace to basically tailor it to do whatever you want to do a little bit easier. So in order to create a new window here, go up to the seam of these windows up here until you see almost like a crosshair type cursor. Once you see that, you're going to left click and drag. Once you left click and drag, you can see that you've created a new window here. To adjust what you see in this new window, go over to the top left and you can change the editor type. So this drop down menu on the top left of each window gives you a lot of different options to view whatever you want to view. In this new view, you can click View and specify even further what you want to view. So you can look through the active camera, and this is really helpful, especially when you're adjusting the camera down here. You can see what the view is while you're moving the camera in real time. This is really helpful when you're trying to get the right angle, trying to get the right lighting for your scene. You can also go to these tabs up here and see some of the presets that Blender has for you. And if you just want to modify this preset a little bit more and add a window on the top left, let's say, go over to the seam, the top of the seams, until you see this little plus cursor, click and drag until you get your new window. And then again, once you have your new window, you can adjust whatever you want to see in it. Let's say I want this window to disappear. I don't like the one on top anymore and I want it to go away. I'm going to hover on the seams until I see this double arrow. Then I'm going to right click and I'm going to get this little area options menu. I'm going to join areas. And once I click join areas, I'm just hovering over both of these windows. You can see you can choose which window you want to overwrite. I'm just hovering at the moment. So I want to overwrite the window on top. So I'm going to left click once. And then that window goes away. If you want it to come back, click and drag on the seam. You can also swap the areas. Well, I've got two of the same area, so going to hover over the seam, right click, swap areas. And it does exactly what it says. It swaps the areas. So if you ever see windows that you don't like or everything's in the wrong place, don't panic. You can always adjust over here. You can adjust here. And you can remove any windows that you want by joining areas. And that's how you can customize your workspace to suit your needs in Blender.